Hey guys, welcome back to the Dark Future. In my last video, I discussed the news that had been circulating recently about the third-person perspective cutscenes being removed from the game, except for in a handful of instances. All of this came from a Facebook user posting their question to the Cyberpunk 2077 account. They asked if there's no more third-person perspective views in the cutscenes, and the answer they gave was that all cutscenes would be in first-person perspective for immersion. And this brought about a lot of confusion among fans and myself regarding the cutscenes. Several websites, YouTubers, including myself, reported on it, and this prompted a tweet from Marcin Momat that I included in my last video on the subject. It all seems that this tweet was a little bit slightly misconstrued. Even I took it a little bit different than what he was meaning. Obviously, all this miscommunication from CD Projekt Red and people speculating, including myself, obviously caused a lot of confusion among everybody. What this all boils down to is that absolutely nothing has changed. Everything we saw from the first demo, including V leaving the elevator and walking around her apartment, will still be there. And what we can kind of expect to see from the first-person perspective cutscenes is like our meeting with Meredith Stout and when we first meet the Maelstrom gang with Dum Dum. So absolutely nothing has changed. Just a lot of miscommunication, a lot of confusion. And, I'm glad that this initial report has been debunked and that nothing has been changed. I think it's good for everyone, especially those who have a motion sickness issue. However, this confusion has also sparked the discussion about the first-person perspective choice in the first place. A lot of people were not happy with that decision on CD Projekt Red's part, especially in a game with a lot of customization options. A lot of people really want to see their character. But I understand where CD Projekt Red is coming from with this decision. Immersion is very important to them. And I think if you watch a lot of the first-person perspective cutscenes that we've seen in the early demo and even in the deep dive video, that it's pretty good. And I can see why they decided to go this route. It definitely adds to the experience of the game, and it puts you right into the world. So I just wanted to make sure that I cleared the air for you guys. I know the last video got a little bit of attention. And I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that nothing has changed. CD Projekt Red haven't done anything with the game. I posed a question in my last video about how this would be kind of a sudden change because I would have thought that they'd already had all the cutscenes finished and how they would have changed from third person to first person. And it turns out, obviously, they didn't change any of it. So thank you guys for listening. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like and comment. And I'll see you guys in the dark future.